They say you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Today, I'm putting that to the test. I recently caught a major flaw on my new AI workflow, a timestamp glitch that was staring me right in the face. And I had to find a fix before it messed up the whole channel. But this isn't just about the digital side. We're heading to the workshop to work on those 150 print DTF film and cut them to size. From using the TV as a $0 studio background to heat pressing polyester bags until the workshop is full of fumes. I'm realizing that to win in 2026, I have to build a system, not just a channel. Let's get to work. 2026 has started for every single day.
Do 1 minute every hour is all I need.
You are watching the
Per hour
Vlogs. Good morning and welcome back to the Per Hour Vlogs. I'm Aleexx Love and let me get started with this, right? So I was going over my new AI introducing intros and outros to my videos workflow, right? And I saw a flaw, right? Like I didn't see it initially, but then it was staring right at me and it was like, hey, look, I haven't been fixed. And I was like, oh, okay. Good thing I noticed because it is an issue, right? It's messing the whole system up. The way that I noticed it, it was like, okay, so when I generate a timestamp, I generated for the timestamp of the base video that I create, right? That video does not include the extra videos I do for the intro and the extra outro, right? So the times change, right? So the timestamp that I got originally doesn't work anymore because first of all, that timestamp is for the amount of time that the first video, the base video, was made out of, right? Or generated from. So then I would have to regenerate one with the intro and the outro, right? I could do it two ways. I can get the script all over again, right? And then input it and create the transcript and then input that new transcript to Gemini and have it generate the new updated timestamps, right? That's one. And that might be the easiest one, but don't have 100% control on what it's gonna give me. The other one is like from what it already gave me, I would have to manually calculate the intro and the outro time and then and fix all the other ones in between. So I have a dilemma that I have to choose which one I go with. So welcome to the start of today. It turns out it's not that hard of a fix actually. The only thing is I have an app that it gets I can put a video from my library in my phone and upload it through there to the app and it does a transcription, right? And it also that app claimed that I can go to YouTube, get the link and transcribe a video from there, right? But it didn't work. So I was like, what the? But good thing I have several methods. I just don't use just one. I have several methods. I use my computer as well. And I use this website pretty much that is like YouTube to transcript.com or something like that, right? And so I use that, I just get the link. The video is already uploaded, so that's even perfect, right? And then it gets me the transcription. And then from there, I just ask Gemini, hey, can you give me a timestamp for this transcript that I have done earlier? And then it does it. It goes by, it like remembers and knows that it used part of that transcript and it's just adding the intro in the top and then the outro in the bottom. So it was an easy fix. After that, I just get that transcript, copy, paste, remove the old one, or select the old one and then just paste the new one and it's done. So it wasn't even that hard of a fix. It was just a matter of like, me realizing that, that was happening and catch it early because imagine I had like 20 videos like that. Yeah, that would have been fun. I just found my newest favorite thing to do for my channel, and that is to create thumbnails. I can make them as cheesy as I want, because the point is to get your attention, right? And also to like create the freaking, it's just a fun process, to be honest. Like, let me show you this and just tell me, like, from the first look of that, it's like creating all that stuff, it's funny. It's creating or getting to the point like, okay, if I'm gonna do this with the like dad responsibilities, if I'm gonna make a pile of diapers and gonna make them have like a cloud of stink, and then my face, I found a face of me. I was making that face, not even, it's out of context. I don't remember why I was going like this, like, and then I just clipped that face. I removed the background and I put it behind us, and like, I'm like, it's stinky, right? It just makes sense. It's so fun, guys. Oh my god. And I think what I'm enjoying the most is the ability, or the thing that I'm enjoying is that I'm allowing myself to be creative, which is my nature. It's within me to be a creative individual, and I love creating things. And the idea of like something doesn't exist, so then you put energy and effort to make it a reality. That for me is creativity and creation. So I enjoy that process, and I think I'm doing something good for myself with this YouTube channel. As much as I love creating content, I also consume content. And my feed is full of, here how to get views on YouTube, the best strategy to get more subscribers, and videos that promote like, ooh, get big on YouTube, get big, improve your videos, right? But then there was this one that I noticed that stood out to me, because I felt like, ooh, okay, this one is going deeper than just getting views, okay? And the video was from the channel vidIQ, and there was this guy named Rob Wilson, I believe. Yeah. And the premise of the video was like, hey, if what do you really want from your YouTube channel, right? Because the way that you see yourself in the future continuing doing content for YouTube, like where you're coming from matters. And if you're looking for just views and people to subscribe, you're going to give off that in your videos. And that resonated with me, because I was like, oh man, I think I've been coming from that angle. Like I want this to work. I want this, I want views. I want people to subscribe. I want this to work out like so bad, right? And the videos, the message of the video was, hey, take a step back and rethink where you're coming from. You're going to want to come from an angle of, I want to create content because I enjoy creating content. I want to teach you something. I want to show you something about my life. I want to inspire you to create. I want to inspire you by watching this video. Like, if you see this video, I want to inspire you, right? And then the question for me was, okay, what do I want from this YouTube channel? And initially it was, well, for me, I want to document my journey and inspire other ones to go after their dreams, right? Document me going after my dreams, going after my goals. Like, that's why I gave myself 4 goals to achieve this year, and to every day wake up and go after them. So then that video definitely made me reconsider how I'm supposed to move forward with this YouTube channel. And that is to always work from that angle. It's what do I enjoy doing, and why am I doing this, and to work on that angle, as in like coming more of like, I like creating, I like this because I enjoy doing this, not because I want views. I like this because I want to inspire my viewers. I like this because I want to teach something my viewers. I want to show my viewers what I'm creating and doing and inspire them and maybe influence them to do the same thing. Now, this entry, yeah, it ran a little bit longer simply because it's one of those deep talks that I want to do and I want to contribute, and because it's something that matters, and more importantly matters to me. And again, I'm gonna work on that angle of where I'm coming from here on forward, and let's see where 6 months of doing this to a year does to my channel, right? Let me get this real quick here because I want to share this. What do you guys think about this, right? It's nice background. It's it looks cool, right? I think so. And it's just an idea that just came into me while I'm recording my videos or while I'm doing an entry. I'm gonna have something in the background. And that came by whenever I was walking around my living room, and I was like, hold on, that TV is big enough, I think. If I put the camera right in front of it and I put myself here and then I put a bright light shining on me, I think I can make this work. Where I can have, yeah, you see that big shining box, phone here, and plus a light. You can see it there. I think this idea works if I want to give you like some variety of background, not just me standing over like a white wall or I don't know, the scenery behind. I guess just the idea came to like, if I want to give you something else, I want to give you something specific, something like some texture in the back, some color, I can do it with my TV. And check this out. So you know, that was my TV. That's my TV. That's the big like one of the lights, and that's my TV. And I said I just put it right here, and I could probably do some content like that, where like I just point it the right way, and then I just record a video like this and I talk to you. I think it's a pretty good idea. What do you guys think? Let me know. Or if this is like someone already has done this. I don't know. I know I'm not the first one, but I'm not gonna be the last. I'm gonna try this out with something. Now you know where it came from. We are showered, dressed, and ready to go, both me and my baby. So what are we gonna do today? We're gonna head on over to the workshop house. Why is it the workshop house? Because that's where we have our shop, our in-house shop. And in reality, it's Alondra's parents' house, but I call it the workshop house. So we're gonna head on over there, and before the massive production that we're gonna do, we're most likely gonna eat some food to break our fast, because I haven't eaten, or other than just coffee. But we're gonna get our lunch in, and then head on over. We're gonna get our lunch in, and then we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna put my worker's hat on, and I'm just gonna go and pump them out, pump those 150 designs. I have to cut them, I have to prep them, and then I have to prep up the heat press so that then we can begin our heat pressing onto the garments. And I'm gonna show you all today, and hopefully everything goes well. And as it looks like everything is going well, so we can have a smooth day today at the workshop. So stick on by and stay tuned for that. We're here eating lunch, and I made me a burrito, eggs, some weenies, and some cheese. And then Alondra's over here, she has her avocado ready, cottage cheese. Not for me. Her egg and donuts. Yep. And I'm actually gonna steal this one. Well, in the process of coming out here, we decided to go in our car this time, right? So, reason, because the snow has been melting, and so the path from here to there has gotten like watery, and it was gonna be loose, and we're gonna step in like wet floor or wet wet grass. So we don't want to do that. So I prepped up the car, and I noticed that the entrance or the exit was slippery, like extremely slippery because it had melted and then it has frozen. So it was literally a ski ring. It was like literally ice. And so I told Alo to like be careful, and I was gonna help her get through the way because she was gonna carry Demi. And while we were in the process of going to the car, in the middle, she almost wipes out. And it was only because I was holding her is the only reason she didn't fall. But literally, both her feet gave way. Like, she literally went like... Yesterday, we finished printing all 150 designs, which I was able to print onto 15 sheets. Here we have them, and we're gonna get ready to start cutting them up, right? I'm gonna get a sheet, cut from one side, and then cut the excess, right? And then once we have those prepared, then we're gonna cut all individual strips, like all the signs, 150. But first, we gotta cut into 2 pieces because of the way that they're arranged. If you come on here, like what we're gonna do is we're gonna come and we're gonna cut from here first. And then we're gonna remove this extra piece right here. Once we have all of them like these, then we can easily just individually cut each one of them into the 150 designs. So yeah, they're a lot, but we gotta do all this work. So let's get started. My back hurts, but it's all done. Here are 150 strips of the design, all right? And the reason why my back hurts is because I was like a little bit hunched cutting each one. But here they are. Okay, so now that they're ready, they are pretty much individual designs. Then they go onto, I take the strip, I put it on the heat press it, right? And then release it, remove, press again, and then it's done onto the garment. Like it sticks onto the garment. Like this has like an adhesive. That was the oh, you see that pattern? You see that little orange peel looking pattern? That's what you want. And I did that whenever you bake them. And that's the adhesive. That is the dust, the white powder that it has. It coats the ink and then it bakes it onto the ink. And so then whenever that sticks at a high temperature, it sticks onto the garment. And then when you remove the film, the ink and the adhesive stays on the garment forever. And when you do that final one, that's why it seals it into the fabric and it's there forever. So we're gonna move on to that part already. So before using the heat press on those cinch bags, I have to check what are the specification for heat pressing on those, because the material is very polyester-like, and I need to see if it requires lower heat or if it specifies that. So on the website, it states that heat transfer, graphic name or number applied to a textile. Oh, okay, it's just saying what it is. Heat transfer with low cure adhesive and bleed blockers are required for this product. For best results when using heat applied consumables to avoid a color or sheen change, it is recommended to use protective foam application pad. I don't know what that said, but I guess we're gonna try it. I have a foam protective pad in the bottom, so that's good. The low cure adhesive, meaning I think that's stating low temperature, but I'm not sure. And then the bleed blockers, there's nothing I can do about bleed blockers. So we're gonna go for it. I continued the production of the cinch bags. Here is one of them here completed, and I completed a total of 25 cinch bags. So I'm gonna continue with the rest, which are 50 of them more, before I switch out to the tote bags. And it's a process of just getting the groove of it, right? Because once I systematize and I do the repetition of the pressing, right? Here's the presser, and it goes smoothly after that, right? But then I gotta keep up that tempo. So it takes a while to get used to the rhythm, and then just once I got the rhythm, I follow it. Now I started wearing this mask because the polyester and then the glue and the heat press, right? It was releasing some fumes, and it smelled bad actually. Also, well, number one, protecting my lungs, and number two is the smell was pretty awful. So I use this just to protect my lungs and also not having to smell all that burnt or heated plastic from the cinch bags. So other than that, we continue production, we continue working, and I will see you in the next hour. Hopefully I finish on 50 in the next hour, right? If I just do a focus run. So let's go. I've reached a stopping point in the production today, and I've accomplished 50 cinch bags and have 25 left. Now I could have been done by now, but I had to go eat. So I went to go eat some tostadas, and that took like 30 to 40 minutes from my time that I needed. And so then I came back and I got to work. And until I finished 50, I said I'm gonna stop. So I did, and now we're here. So we're wrapping up today. Today was a successful print day, so I can't complain about anything. And I will have these completed as soon as possible. And most likely I'm gonna come tomorrow to finish them off, all of them. So all the 75 totes, as well as the 25 left on the cinch bags. So with that said, I will have to get in touch with my client and ask them about the t-shirts, because he also ordered, I believe, 30 t-shirts, and if not, a little bit more. But I will figure out what he wants on those. That way we can start the process all over again on printing out DTFs. So hopefully that machine has no issue today or tomorrow, whenever I do decide to do the other DTFs. So that's all from me, and I'll see you later. 150 designs later, the production's done, and the system is holding up. My back might be hurting from all the manual cutting, but my mindset has never been clearer. Today was a reminder that when you stop chasing views and start focusing on the why, for your family, your faith, the people you want to inspire, the work changes. It's no longer just a hustle, it's a craft. We fixed the AI flow. We hit those production targets, and we're moving closer to those big 4 goals. If you're building your own system, I want to hear all about it in the comments. Join the Per Hour crew by hitting that subscribe button. I'm Aleexx, and I'll see you in the next hour. Peace.